So I guess we can officially start the Sunday, March 3rd All Guild meeting. And we can start with shout outs if anyone has any shout outs.
I have a couple. The banking team wants to give a shout out to Sellsorts for their donation to the Guild Bank. That has really helped us meet some of our needs. Also to Team Immortal for having the most members show up on Alliance side for the farming runs. Thanks, guys.
Yay! Do we have any other shout outs?
I'm going to kind of reference it in the update stuff for media, but I want to give a shout out to Serenity. He's been working really hard to get some really cool stuff done in the Wave Discord. He's done stuff to make recruiters' lives easier. So shout out to Sari for all his hard work.
This is Bellissima. I'd like to shout out the people who have contributed to our blog so far. Kindaria, Leah, Aaron, Kurat, and Hantavirus have all contributed to the blog and gotten off to a really great start. So I wanted to appreciate them.
And I have one. I want to give a shout out to Bick, who has been besides doing a bunch of fun stuff for the guild, he's also been working on a couple of projects for me. He's been helping me keep track of a bunch of he's he's almost my secretary. I hate to refer to him that way, but he's helping me keep track of stuff. He's helping me. Yes, he's my administrative assistant. He's helping me with editing several documents that I would really like to get finished, and I haven't had time to do myself. So I just wanted to let him know that I really appreciate that.
I have a couple of shout outs that I'd like to give. One, I'd like to do a shout out for Mango and Lily. They have been doing an amazing job with recruitment. And I've really appreciated their patience with some of us who are a little bit slower to respond to them. And I also wanted to do a shout out to Go Mac, who has taken on the position of mercenary ambassador, and he has just gone into it full force and has been doing an amazing job with it. And I really appreciate all of the help that he has given with that. And a shout out to Shuby, who has been stepping in and running the Friday Fun Run for me the past several weeks as I have been really busy, and I've really appreciated the way that he has stepped in and helped out with a lot of the community events when leaders have needed help with it.
Oh, I wanted to shout out Shuby as well. I got to go on a Friday Fun Run finally for the first time in this expansion, and it could have been really uncomfortable for me, but he did a great job of explaining the fights briefly and concisely, but so that I could actually follow them. And I felt like I hung in there until I got too tired to play. So that made a better experience for me. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, Shuby's pretty awesome. No one is allowed to steal him from CC. I will hunt you down.
And I'd also like to do a shout out to Paramore, who has been doing a lot of work with the farming for the bank over on the Horde side, and he's been doing a great job of organizing them and encouraging people to come to them. And I really appreciate all the work that he has put into that. Do we have any other shout outs? Okay, well, we can move on to promotions and introductions of any new leadership.
I have several promotions. Let me just get to a spot where I'm not dying. Okay. My first promotion is Lycia. She has been promoted to Templar for CC. She is going to be running the trivia event that I announced the other day in Discord. It's going to be, I'll talk more about it actually under CC. So congrats to Lycia. My next one is Shaylee. No, can you do that? Shaylee has been trialing as the RE of social media for a little while now, and she has been doing a fabulous job, and she's now officially the Royal Emissary. So congrats, Shaylee.
Welcome to the madness.
Yeah.
Yay.
My final promotion is for Ironstones. He is being promoted officially to ambassador of community coordination. He has been doing a great job. He always wants me to teach him more stuff, which is great to have someone who is has such an initiative and wanting to know what's going on and how to do things. I appreciate all of his help. So congrats to Ironstone. And that's it for me.
I have one promotion. Mardine couldn't be here tonight, so on the social team, on the sponsorship team, Alex Perez is a new Templar, and we're excited to have their help.
That's me.
Yeah, Alex
Hi,
has been doing an amazing
Welcome.
job with Twitter.
I've ended up helping both with the Twitter and the sponsorship this last week.
I know Mardine's really happy with how you're doing, so thank you.
I have a promotion. Paramorn has officially passed his trial and become my ambassador for the banking team on Hordside. Congrats, Paramorn.
Congrats.
Yay!
I wish we had an applause machine.
I'll ask
Or
Serenity
the
to work on
audience
that.
laughter one as well.
I mean, we got Baby Shark.
I have a promotion. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
So I am promoting Lily to ambassador for Radiant Recruitment.
Yay!
She's done an excellent job, and hopefully we don't scare her off too much. And so yeah, so congratulations.
Congrats, Lily.
Congrats, Lily.
Thank you.
I have one, someone that's already been mentioned, but Alex Perez has taken over the Templar position for Twitter, and he is doing an amazing job.
That's awesome.
Hey, that works.
The ingenuity of this guild.
All right. Do we
I
have
knew
any
that
other
app would come in handy
promotions?
someday.
All right. Then we can move on to the State of the Kingdom. Turn it over to Snow for EK Alliance.
All right. So it's it's kind of the usual. Teams are working their way through the new-ish raid. It's not quite as shiny and new as it was last meeting. Fury managed to down Rastakhan this week, and Sellswords managed to kill Opulence. We also have two teams, Immortal and Pantheon, still working on Opulence. And then Gallant has killed the first boss of Mythic, and they're still progressing through Heroic. Looks like Rastakhan is going to be their next target. Kismet is progressing on Conclave. Harbinger is working on Mecha. And both Titan and Benediction Titan has progressed through Grong, and Benediction has progressed through Opulence. But the big news is that we have a new weekend team that hopefully will be a little more friendly to our folks on the East Coast. They're going to be raiding Friday, Saturday, 6 to 9. They're going to start out with Heroic, but they are hoping to become a Mythic progression team in time. If you are interested, I know Curat is still looking for quite a few folks, so feel free to drop him a line if you're interested in that. Other than that, I did want to mention, because it's been coming up quite a bit lately over and over again, people really should review the team swap policies. And remember that if you just quit a team with no notice, that you are subject to a 1-month cooldown, and you cannot apply to a new team for a month. So, if you are kind enough to give your team leads at least some advance notice, long enough that they can fill your spot, you can either go through the team swap process, or you can reapply much sooner. So keep that in mind. And keep in mind too, if you're on two teams, you have to keep both of your team leads informed, especially if it's going to affect both of your current teams. And I think that is all I have for Eternal Kingdom Alliance.
Okay, I think it's my turn. Endless Kingdom. I don't have a lot to talk about because the social guilds basically are as healthy as events are healthy, and the only other thing that really contributes to the news is the banking. So Leia and Pixeluna both have their time to talk. I don't want to steal their thunder. But I did want to take the opportunity to mention the blog. I know I mentioned it with the shout outs as well, but we do have a blog, and I am looking for people to write material for it. It's a great way to get yourself out there and get known as a writer. It's a great way to express the creativity of the people in this guild, and it's visible not only within the guild, but it's visible to anybody who's looking at the guild. So it shows our personality, and we have already had well, basically we've had recipes, we've had poetry, we've had um, just recently a guide to raid etiquette. We've had thoughts about the game. Um, there's no limit to the ideas and kinds of things that we can contribute for this blog. So if you have an idea for it, let me know. And if you want to write something, just send it my way. This is Bellissima, and we'll work together. If you're not sure of your editing skills, that sort of thing, we'll work together to get it presentable. And there's no reason why it can't be published. So that's all I've got. Kaylee?
Right, so the Horde side doesn't have a whole lot of new things going on. We have the 2 farm runs that are doing very well with the fishing and farming and things, and they are contributing to the guild bank pretty well. The teams, we have Nocturne, who has killed the first 4 bosses I know on Mythic, and they have AOTC. And then Ascension is working on the Jade Fire and is working on the Jaina for AOTC, and Reforged has killed their first Mythic boss. I know Omen is still working to get on their feet, but they are working on establishing their roster. I don't think we really have anything else new to report right now.
I have a question.
Sure.
If there's a new team like Valiant that doesn't quite have the members that they need yet, can we offer on non-raid nights to sub in if that's something that's allowed?
Absolutely.
They would greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll ask Valiant what they need.
That was Valiant.
I don't know everybody's
That was
voices yet.
Kira.
Sorry.
All right, well, then Leia with community management.
Okay, hold on. All right. All right. First and foremost, I always say this and I always post it in guild chat. For the most accurate listing and details from all recurring events, please visit eternal-kingdom.com/weekly guild events. That is the most up-to-date information will be on there. As I said, Ironstones has been promoted. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Even before he was trialing, when it came to community coordination, he was always filling in for people. He's always up to help. He comes to a lot of runs that aren't his own, so he's doing a great job. We are looking for leads for RBGs at the moment on both Alliance and Horde. If you were interested, please message myself or Ironstones. Um, we are always looking for new people and new ideas for recurring or one time events. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us with your ideas. If we think we can do it, we will. If we think maybe not right now or maybe in the future, we'll let you know. But we can't just come up with everything on our own. Some of these awesome things we've done have been ideas of other people. So please let us know. We have a new upcoming event. Sunday Trivia is going to happen the second Sunday every month at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in Discord. Prizes are to be announced. They are going to be pretty cool though, so I will announce it next few days. Um, Also, Tree, if you're listening, you have a handicap of -50. um,
Yeah, I chuckled at that.
Finally, regarding community coordination, my door is always open. If you have any questions, concerns, ideas on anything, and that's not that can no may not even have to do with community coordination. If you just feel comfortable talking to me, please don't hesitate to reach out. We can chat in text or voice, whatever you're more comfortable with. Social media, a guild Reddit has been created and is in the process of being put together. More information is to come. And media, as I mentioned before in the shout out, team recruiters can now get Discord notifications of new applications to their teams. And that is it.
Awesome. All right, now for recruitment with Mango.
Oh, sorry. So we had 140 apps for February. 69 were Alliance, 31 were Horde. We had 33 trials for Alliance side and 14 on the Horde side. Currently have 22 open applications right now. What else? There were 7 Mercs Alliance side and 3 Mercs Horde side. Sponsorship had 18 total apps. So for them, they had 13 Alliance apps and 2 Horde apps, and currently have 3 open apps. That's it.
Okay. Then banking with Paramore today.
Well, thank you. So big topic of conversation would be our farming runs. So right now we got 3 farming runs on Alliance side. First one's Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific with Bic. It's for Irving. Then again Saturday at noon Pacific with Nishala, again for Irving. And then Snowman will be running her Sunday Harvest, and that'll be either meat or fish, and that's at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And then for Horde side, currently we have 2 farming runs run by yours truly here, Paramore. Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Friday we typically do either meat or fish, and then Saturday we do Irving. So really, these runs are really a great help so far. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everybody that's coming out to help us with them. The purpose of this is really to supply our raid teams and guild events with cauldrons and feasts each month. And so our guild members can really enjoy their gaming experience, whether they're raiders, mercs, or casuals. Everybody gets to benefit, even our fun runs. We encourage everybody to come out and join us on these runs. Really, it's a great way to get outside of your particular team or your group and get to know your other guildies and have some fun with them. Really, for the ground rules of it, we're only asking that you donate half, 50% of what you farm to the guild bank on these runs. And whatever you donate from those runs while you're in the raid, you get double tickets for the monthly draw prizes and the raffle. And again, even outside of that, you can donate anything, anytime, no matter what it is, to the guild bank by sending it to EK Coin. And donations sent throughout the month, even outside of those farm runs, will also net you tickets into the monthly raffle. So that's it for the farm runs. Onto the guild raffles. Earlier this month, we had the game time raffle for both Horde and Alliance sides. The winners from that were Kaylee on the Horde side and Nosvero on Alliance. So congratulations to them. Right now, also, we have a 50-50 raffle going until March 15th. That's coming up. That's 12 more days. All you have to do to enter that is send 10 gold per ticket to EK Bank. And then on March 16th, we will pick and announce the winners here in Discord. The rules of that would be that the winners will receive half of the gold donated, and then the other half will be put into the guild bank for repairs. And on the help wanted, we are still looking for an AOTC lead Horde side and Mythic Plus lead on Alliance side. For more information, please message Pixeluna. And now
What do you mean by those, by the way? I think could use a little bit of explanation.
Similar to what Iron is going to be doing with Zenith, I want to try and start something up like that on Horde side. And Para, if you want to take over and explain the Mythic Plus runs, since you're leading them Horde side.
Yeah, so what we're doing for the Mythic Plus runs is currently we are looking to sell keystones externally to the guild, to people outside of the guild. We're pegging that right now at the price of 1 token equivalent worth of gold. So it could be anywhere right now from like 110,000 to 120,000. The rules of that right now are 80% of that would go to the guild bank, and then 20% would be split among the remaining 4 players. So you would still get a little bit for your time there, which is pretty good for the amount of time that a keystone is run. And then the rest of that gold would go into the guild bank for repairs. So that's what I'm currently doing on Horde side, and if there's somebody that's looking to do that on Alliance side, then feel free to message Pixeluna in Discord, and we'll get
Now,
that set up.
what if the market price is significantly higher than one token price, like Alliance
If there's
side?
yeah, we could discuss that. Obviously, if the market rate is much higher, depending on what level of keystone you're running, what affixes there are for the week, then that would be a great way to do it. On Area 52, there tends to be a lot of people that are selling, so sometimes the price can be a little bit lower depending on what the affixes are and what day in the week. But if you can certainly get more, by all means, as long as it's documented and as long as the right percentages are going to the right places, then by all means, if we can get more, even better. I hope that answers your question, Snow.
Yeah.
Cool. And then so off of Help Wanted onto the February winners for the raffles. First place on Alliance side for the Ruby Panther mount is Hanavirus. And then on Horde side, we have Masquerade. So congratulations to them. Second place on that would be 10 Flask of your choice. Alliance side is Gnome Fun. And then Horde side is Svoda. And then for third place, which is the Sapphire Panther Cub, Alliance is All That Jazz. And then Horde side is Mondo Cool. So make sure to message Pixeluna in Discord. We'll get that set up for you. And then on to March prizes. So some goodies for the upcoming month. First place would be a Jade Panther mount this month. Second place, again, 10 Flask of your choice. And then the third place prize would be a pet pack. And that'll contain Lil Bling and then an enchanted Tiki mask. So we got some good stuff in there. I highly encourage everybody to try out, especially for the farming runs. It's a great way to get to know people. Sometimes we can be a little bit insular with our individual raid teams or keystone groups, and it's really a great way over the weekend to get to know people. So highly encourage everybody to come out. And that's about all I got. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have anything else that needs to be discussed? Okay, then I think we can officially end this meeting and we can turn Craig off.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure it